Hi everyone and welcome to Rock Band session number 1. Today we're going to be talking about Rock Band 4, what people want in Rock Band 4 and is it actually happening in Rock Band 4. So some really big heated discussions. I posted a question on the Rock Band forums asking should Rock Band 4 support all previous Pro instruments. We had a total of 116 people replying to the poll. 50% said yes, 50% said no. So I think there is a market for the Pro instruments, but apparently it's not going to come out when Rock Band 4 comes out. A lot of people have said that they should maybe bring the Pro instruments back to work with Rock Band 4 once they actually release the standard game out. But 50% either way, it doesn't really mean that those people that say that, say that it should support Pro instruments, that doesn't mean that those 50% of people are going to go out and buy the Pro instruments. Now, I think the Pro instruments should be supported, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy a Pro instrument because I've got my Pro Rock Band 3 Mustang guitar, and even though I don't play it that much, it's good to have there, and I've learnt a little bit on it, but I prefer playing the 5 guitar button because it's easier. Yeah, we won't go into that. So I'm just going to share some of the responses some people have had, and there's a lot more that you can see on the Harmonix forums. I'll put the link down in the description so you can see that later, but I'll just go through a couple now. So as Mofo Man 2000 says, my vote is yes because I feel it is a very strange idea to have a great game with lots of cool new features and then remove them for a much anticipated sequel 5 years later. I realise they have a budget to maintain. The thing is, so do I. I'd really like to get the most out of the instruments and songs I have, and that includes my Mustang and keyboards. Now, I've got a keyboard also. I don't use it that much, but there's still some songs I like playing on that. So I think the best option that I can see Harmonix doing is just bringing the Pro instrument support back for after the launch of Rock Band 4. So the only Pro instrument that's going to be supported in Rock Band 4 when they bring it out first time is going to be the Pro drums. Every other Pro instruments like the Pro guitar, piano and bass won't be supported. So we'll have to wait and see. Next guy says no, I'd rather have a well polished game and they maybe add those features back in later. I felt like Harmonix spent most of their cycles making Pro keys and Pro guitars / bass work for Rock Band 3 and didn't make the engine itself as good as it could have been. Yeah, I don't know. Yep, that's another opinion. This one's quite wordy. Some of them are quite wordy on the Harmonix forums. I haven't picked too many of them on this one because it'll take ages to read them out, but there's some pretty interesting suggestions and debates on there, so make sure you check out the link below afterwards. This one, yes, Harmonix please, I'm literally begging you, at least hear us out. I understand that it may be more financially sound idea to stick with the core mode of the game in order to roll it out quicker, but please ask yourself an honest question. What really made Rock Band 3 stand out from the rest, including other music videos? I will literally spend up to $500 just to be able to return to the Pro guitar / bass mode on the next game. Rock Band 3 Pro mode was awesome, but combine that with a new improved engine on Rock Band 4 and even a great introduction for beginners, something that really makes them want to play it. I think it will be a lot more successful. At the very least, please let us use old Pro guitars and support for old Pro upgrades from Rock Band 3, even if you don't make the Rock Band 4 disc songs Pro compatible. So yeah, I think the best option is just for them, Harmonix, not to rush the game out, but to bring it out after the launch of Rock Band 4. I think that's the best that people who play the Pro instruments can hope for, really. So I don't know, maybe Harmonix looks at this poll, I don't know. People don't look at my stuff much, but I still enjoy doing it, so hopefully they do. Next one, says no, they definitely shouldn't repeat the mistakes they made with Pro Guitar in Rock Band 3 regarding the Pro upgrades not showing up in online multiplayer. If displaying the track is a licensing issue, they can hide the track from the view of people who don't own the upgrades while still allowing us to play along. Since Rock Band 4 is being developed from the ground up, that should be a possibility. So apparently, I've talked to a few people who got the Pro instruments, and apparently if you play with someone who doesn't have the Pro upgrade, you can't actually play with that person with the song that you downloaded. Pretty sure that's correct. If I'm wrong, well, just blast me in the comments, that's okay. So that's a bit of an issue. Maybe they could fix that up and bring that to the Rock Band 4 after the launch. Another person, no, Rock Band 4 shouldn't be a jack of all trades games. That's too much work on Harmonix's end, but they did it for Rock Band 3. Just keep that in mind. Remember that people play Rock Band because it's an easy pick up and play game. It shouldn't go back to the roots of why people play the game in the first. It should go back to the roots of why people played the game in the first place. Sorry. Rock Band 3 sold poorly because rhythm gains were at a decline. At the time, the Pro instruments were barely used, if that's the same. Same with keyboard. If they get rid of them, not many people will miss it or not even realise they exist. I think people will realise they don't exist for the people who have actually bought Rock Band 3 and followed the franchise through. With the question that I asked, 50% say yes, 50% say no, and even if the people that said no, they said they still should support it and bring it back later, many of them said. So even the people who say no to Rock Band Pro instruments, they're saying they should maybe bring it back or at least support it in some way in the future. And as Harmonix has said, they're not going to just be releasing a new Rock Band game annually every year, so then Rock Band 5 will come out a year later, so they don't want to flood the market. So maybe they will bring Pro instrument support back after the launch. So that's all the things I got to share about that question. If you want to comment below and have a bit of discussion about Pro instruments and what's going on, make sure you do that. Also make sure to give it a thumbs up if you thought this was a useful debate and so on. Also please share and all that stuff. So Rock Band 4 is coming. I have mixed feelings because I got to buy a new console, I got to buy a new capture card, I got to buy new instruments and all that because all my stuff was on the Wii, so I'm just like, why? But anyway, we'll leave it there, and I'm looking forward to Rock Band 4 still, and it should be good. So until next time, keep on rocking. See you later.
Father, Father, tell me, where have you been?